Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in with another one. And this one, y'all see that title? This freaked me out. Because, sometimes when you see some things, it make you look beyond what you're looking at. And so what I had did, I was volunteering, so I had to deliver some things to a local nursing home. I didn't think anything about it. You just got to get checked in and everything, and they got to make sure you're supposed to be there or whatever. And this is not one of the high-end nursing homes that I ever been to. But I would just say it's okay, depending on your funds or whatever, because, the high-end was like you thought you was in a 5-star hotel or whatever. See, I tried to get out here before these things come flying around in these trees. But I think this is their time that they do this, so I'm going to have to switch up my time. But forgive the noise in the background with these damn cicadas. So I go in there, and I had to go visit one of the patients. Her name was Miss Gloria. And she was well alert. And she was talking to me and everything. But before I got to her, I was walking through. I saw some patients, forgive this because it keep on cutting out. I saw some patients wandering around the hallway, and some patients that was like still in their like mobile bed, but outside of their room, not in their room. And as I'm noticing them, like the first lady that I came across, she just looked like she was out of it. I'm making a point here. She looked like she was just out of it. And then I saw the lady that was just in her mobile bed outside of the room in the hallway. And when I looked down to look at her, it looked like her legs were like bunched up where she couldn't stretch them out. So it looked like it looked like she was just a torso, but she did have her leg. That's how distorted her legs were. And they had the sheet over her. She had her head back, and her mouth was, open. I'll just say open. It looked like she was unable to close her mouth. So I know that was probably very dry, where she probably was thirsty or whatever. I don't even know why they had her in the hallway. But when I looked down at her, her eyes was just, she was breathing, but her eyes was just focused, no expression. She wasn't blinking. It was like she was still alive, but she wasn't. It was like she was just a shell, but she was still breathing. Now, this is not about me saying that the people that worked there or the people that were there were narcissists. May have been. Keep that in the back of your mind. May have been. The staff may be, and the people there may have been. Some, not all. I don't know. That's not where I'm going with that part of it. So as I'm walking around, and I'm meeting more of the staff, they were all nice and everything, and they was helpful and, showing me around and everything. But it was just something about the patients. I think I might have seen maybe 5 patients that was alert. They were in their right state of mind. They was very nice and friendly. But the rest of them was like the Walking Dead. It was like zombies. Like they wasn't there. Like completely not there. Like they couldn't even speak. Like the lady that was able to walk around, and she was just like walking around just talking to herself or whatever. My point of this story is, I feel that's the reason why a lot of narcissists live a long time. That's why God let some of them live a long time, because they're going to suffer slowly for everything that they did to people. It was just like, that's what I was thinking. Not saying that these people were that, but that's what I was thinking. Because the first thing that came to my mind was like, where are their family? I just could not see me having a loved one, anybody in my family, in that condition, and not try to be there and take care of them. And even if I wasn't able to be there and take care of them, I would at least try to hire someone to personally take care of them. Like, I wouldn't want them there, because, you don't know what's going on there. It's like when you were with the narc and you realized what you were going through and you checked out, you were breathing, you were there, you were on autopilot and everything, but you were like, mentally done with the narc. Like, it was over. They didn't even know, but you physically still had to be there until you was able to remove yourself, okay? That's what I saw also from the narc side and the victim side from visiting this nursing home. Because I remember when I was checked out, it was just like I wasn't there. I was doing the motions, I was moving around, I was, answering the questions, but it wasn't no conversations or anything. I wasn't happy. It was just, I was just living. And that's what I saw with these people. Like, they're not there, but they're just living. And I don't know what got them there. But like I just said, it was crazy because I thought, where are these people families? Like, whether they had kids or not, if they had kids, where are they? You got to be careful how you treat people when you're living in this lifetime right now. Because it's going to get to a point, even the damn narcs, it's going to get to a point where you're going to need someone to care for you. And narcs definitely not going to have that. Because they're going to been burnt all their bridges. So what they try to do is they'll have that golden child, which is always never the one to take care of them. They always try to go to the child that they abuse the most to force them to take care of them. And some do. I don't know why, but I wouldn't. I push your ass out in the middle of the street and won't look back. They gonna need an emblem. They gonna need an emblem if I have to take care of them. Not saying that I'm gonna do something for them to need the emblem. They gonna need the emblem because I ain't gonna do nothing at all. But they don't look into the future like that. Some of them feel like they're never gonna grow old. They're never gonna pass away. They're always gonna have supply. Somebody's always going to take care of them, and life don't go like that. Because if it did, why were some of them people there? Like I said, I'm not calling these people narcs, but it could have been some there. And some people can't wait till the narc get old so they can go dump them into a nursing home, and they'll purposely find the worst nursing home to dump them in, just like if it was the other way around. The narc will do the same thing to you. They'll purposely go find the worst nursing home to dump you in and move on with their life. But they get their karma, and it's slow. It's gradual. It's a slow suffering that they have to endure in this life while they're still living, and then after this life, it's just a done deal. They got plenty of time to get it right. They got plenty of time to repent. They don't, even if they don't even go back and apologize to the people that they hurt and harmed, they still got to make it right with the Most High. But they don't care. They don't care. That freaked me out. I never seen anything like that before. When I left, I felt like I just left a morgue. I felt like I just left a morgue. Like, some of the people looked like they were embalmed, but they were breathing. They were alive. And as I was walking out, leaving for the day, it just took me like hours before I snapped out of it, because it was just, I don't want to say, well, I guess it was kind of triggering, because it did make me, think outside of the box about narcissists and being with them, and when they check out and when you check out, or even when they check out and the demon takes over. That's when you get them narcs going out there, end up committing crimes and getting locked up, doing the unthinkable. Because the demon getting tired of waiting for them to fill that assignment. So then the demon just goes in there and take over, and the narc is checked out. That's why you get some of these narcs that when they get old, they're mute. They just stop speaking. Or you get the ones from the other video that I got great views on, with these homeless narcs out there, because they have nowhere to go because they burnt every bridge. And in the video that I did, unfortunately, it was a lot of men. What the hell is with that? What the hell is with that? It's just like, I don't understand. And why is abuse is like on an all-time high? It always been there, but it's like today, it's like on an all-time high. It's like some of these people, and I'm using the word people lightly, wake up every day thinking of what they can do evil to someone. How they can go find a new person, calling it a relationship, but it's actually going to be a victim. how they trick you into their lives. Like I saw a video where the guy say, how come all these narcissists always end up in relationships? I did a video about that too. Like, I asked the same damn question. Because of the manipulation, they're that damn convincing when they're going through the love bombing part. But then you get the ones that they don't even get to that part, because once they get rejected, they crash out, and then that abuse come out on total strangers. So what would make them think that someone would even want them? If you're going to crash out and you don't even know me, imagine being in a relationship with them. So I ain't going to hold y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all, because these bugs are just getting on my nerves. I hate the sound that they making, just getting on my nerves. But yeah, I never thought that visiting a nursing home could be so traumatic. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. I pray that I never get to that point. I know that I have a lot of people in my family that love me, and I have kids that love me, so I know I should be okay. But what about the people that don't? And narc or not? If it's a narc, who cares? But if you're not a narc, what about those people? You don't want to end up there. You don't want to end up there, because them people don't always be doing their job. They're just there to get a paycheck. And like I said, looking at them people, I thought I was in a horror movie of The Walking Dead. So that's my video. I got to go, because I'm going to go pick up some food anyway. I got to go. God bless you guys. May you sleep and slumber with the blood of Jesus, with the blood of the Jesus and the angels surrounding you as you're sleeping and slumbering, so no nightmares come to you. Stay blessed. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. This one was just mellow. I didn't want to come in with the heat, but I'll come in with the heat. See y'all on the next one. This connection, I hope it didn't cut out on you guys, because it was just acting funny.